Alright, Aki preview. I have not seen this yet, so it's been out for 10 minutes. Let's see. I don't really care much about. So, Warrior health percent. I think we knew this already, but he had a health percent imprint. I think his self imprint is probably still gonna be health percent, unless it's like something else. Wait, okay, so 112 speed. He has it's FRES. So he has 30% FRES, 25%. He gets like 57% FRES is warrior pieces. So decent stats all around. Bad speed. I think this is like what I have a feeling that this is uh ML Charlotte stats. I'm probably mistaken, but if I remember properly, that it's ML Charlotte stats. Because I remember these being like a very balanced stat line, but also not a very good one. So increase attack with 35%, okay. Uh, so that is 50%. Uh, cannot recover their health effects and damage sharing. Cannot receive recover health effects and damage sharing effects. Okay. He has a cockroach passive. If health exceeds 51, yeah, okay, he consumes health and grants the next turn. We had a feeling that this was part of his kit um, from the uh, preview that we got basically when playing him in the story. I was like, oh, he loses health when he full burns, and probably that's part of his kit. So this is, I think, one of the first units that does this, that like loses health by soul burning. Probably the first one. Because I can only think of like BBK that loses health to do stuff. Like her own health, that is. And not just like, I don't know, skills stealing 2k health from 20% health from the front. So he gets the extra turn. Then he has double Soulburn, I would assume. He also like to the Soulburns on both skills. Attacks enemy dispelling all buffs, inflicting decreased defense for 2 turns. Um, you just is wait, what? 90% chance to inflict 2 burns effects. Oh no, like you could make this. No, it's 100, it's 100. I cannot count properly. Two burns for 2 turns at the end of the turn, detonates burn effects and ignores ER. Nice, that's good. So the idea is you would use this and then Foxhole burn this, ignore ER, put your burns, detonate. Okay, so this character does not need crit chance and crit damage, probably. Just needs a bunch of attack. And then he just detonates good damage. So yeah, he just builds a bunch of attack. Um, Extending blades, it's 100% chance on burn from 1 turn, and end of turn detonates the burn. Nice. Extends the duration of burst by 3 turns and ignores the R. Does not trigger us. Does not trigger the attack. Okay, cool. I like this. Does this SQ have a cooldown on the extra turn? Nope, it doesn't. So he can technically soul burn, but he would be on. No, it's okay. Increase F-res by 30% and grants a barrier equivalent to 120%. But like for 2 turns. That's good artifact, by the way. That is a very good artifact. It's defense, not health. Okay, I guess that they've done this because they were like, okay, we don't want to give like health to certain warriors would definitely abuse this. So okay, I can see that. It's a very good artifact though. I can think of things that can and will use this. It's a bit awkward that it gives both YAR and like better equivalent attack. Because for example, like I don't know, like an ML area would use this. It's like, oh, it's 30% deference, and then it's like, I don't build attack on that, so that the barrier would be very small. But it's very good artifact though. I like this. I will definitely see play. So it should be unlimited character. We'll see. If it is limited, that is a bit annoying. Drop rate up. Yep, okay, it's not limited. Nice. Let me see the damage. I mean, we saw the damage before. It's seems good enough. You probably just build this guy with tons of attack. He's low, so you probably need to like bring him up with something, and then yeah. So this is him going into Death Broken Barunka. So I feel like this should absolutely one shot. Okay, there is Arius somewhere in Belen. So yeah, he does like do enough damage to eventually kill the Barunka with Silver. And this should kill. And then he can Silver again, lose Elf again, and then detonate. Do this, detonate. Okay. I like this. It's definitely something that can be very strong. Probably need a bunch of book holders. Um, I guess this guy doesn't even run his own artifact. If I were to guess, he ran. First of all, I wanted to check the Fish's War if I was to see if I was right. Oh, we don't have one. So that is a unique stat. What did I? It's Libra, but it's Charlotte. Yeah, okay, I got mistaken. So this is the first one. Um, period. We don't even have a 3 or a 4-star. Nice. I was saying he probably runs Thorn. I would assume. I would assume this is what he runs. But we'll see. Because I don't think like the effort really matters for him. The barrier does matter though. The barrier does fucking matter. So nah, he probably runs his own. Unless not he runs I think he runs this and then you just run a protection set. He can't get healed and get damage reduction, but he can get shielded, so damage sharing. So I feel like you run Thorn and then a protection set somewhere else, probably. His own artifact is just there to be like, okay, it's a shield if you don't have anything else. It's kind of like a feed of criticism in the sense that you run you run feed on like ML Celine if you can't get any buff up, and you really want to like pop off with the soul burn attack on the first turn. And I feel like this is kind of the same situation where it's like, oh, I don't have a shield up for this guy, so he will just kill himself too fast. Which means I have to run his own artifact. But if I do have a shield up, so like I have a protection set somewhere, then I can just run him on 4, which is probably much, much, much better. Because it gives me souls, which I need, and also like the extra damage is pretty strong. Even though like most of his damage comes from burns anyways. As for build, probably 0 crit chance, 0 crit damage, you just build him, bunch of attack. Health doesn't matter, you just build defense. It makes sense that it's artifact is defense because this guy just loses health anyways. Uh, so that's kind of it. And they're giving him like F-res stats because it's like he doesn't really want health or anything. And giving him attack would have been pretty strong, I would say. But it's clear that this guy won't exactly be a matter breaking unit. I don't hate it. I don't hate it though. It's a creative unit for sure. We'll probably get used somewhere. It seems like he can like rough up 2 people pretty nicely. So with enough setup, this guy's probably okay. I don't think it's gonna be meta, but sure, we'll see.